Yes, Okai's plan is sound. The Western Empire is weak and we could take Legata with ease, but I don't want a war for war's sake, Partia sighs. We should take it, and soon, before the Battanians do, Lex says, slamming a fist on the table. We've been supporting their war against both the Khuzait and the Empire for ages. They wouldn't have held on without it. But, with Valandia as good as gone, they seem to want us to do the work of dealing with the Khuzait. Maybe they already see us as a bigger threat, he shouts, looking around at approving faces. Someone is planning ahead. Looking north, are you? Laughs Okai as he claps Lek on the shoulder. I think the Battanians will think twice before seeking trouble. With us, their trusted allies, having taken out one front, they can now focus on the east and north. I say we don't just stop at Legata. Rote and Jilmaris are also there for the taking. We can basically divide the empire between us and the Battanians. Then Callatild speaks up. Partia says, whatever we do, we should strengthen our lands. This could be ridding the lands of bandits that recent events show can be harder than it looks. She gives Partia an apologetic smile as some laughter erupts. The other option is to strengthen our borders. Expanding into Khuzait lands makes most sense, as it's the biggest threat. Around Dynastica are various castles and the cities of Odok, Anira, and Vostrum. It will take a lot of men to both capture these and again to garrison them. She looks around the council. Many earlier explained how they are not looking forward to losing many good men and quickly having to raise fresh, inexperienced troops to continue the fight with. While we can inch towards them from the west, there is one other, bolder option. Yes, have your war with the Western Empire, but we take Poros first. Surprised, most of the council just stare at her. It's surrounded by enemies on all sides, the Empire, the Khuzait, even Unkid, one exclaims. Actually, starts Partia, that's not such a bad idea. Assuming Callatild intends an earlier plan they had for Dynastica, he explains. We need a forward bastion, a staging area from which to strike, to quickly replenish troops lost to battle and to place in garrisons. And food, lots of food to feed our armies and all starving that war cause. Callatild smiles. And the brilliant part is, you can fortify Poros as this bastion without immediately incurring the wrath of multiple Khuzait armies. Nor Empire armies. We will keep them busy. Okai cheers, raising his drink. To war! Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-It in Bannerlord. War with the Valandians was barely done as the council began to push for war against the Western Empire. Whether they sought vengeance for years of tribute, or they simply sought land and glory, Partia knew it was an inevitability to bring Ashkasi's strength to central Calradia. The exact strategy of the war, however, is still a matter of debate, and yet, with an uncertain plan, the clans assemble for the long march to the front. But for Partia, there is first some business to attend to within Ashkasi borders. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be a very interesting war. I think it's going to be one of our bigger wars. I mean, the war against the Khuzait, as threatening as they were, wasn't as widespread. We had sort of a really narrow, actually, tract of land through which we could pass, and so all the fighting kind of happened within a closed area, but this war against the Western Empire will certainly be a bit more spread out. Now, in the comments, there have been many suggestions, and I've taken them all into account, as well as the introduction that we used today, to try and form a bit of a plan and see what we might want to do. Again, taking Poros as our forward operating base, as our bastion, does seem like a good idea, and it's definitely something I'm leaning towards, which means that Legata, Jilmaris, and Zionica, should they fall on our way over, will be handed off to the other clans. There are a couple that will be vying for position, vying for power, and we'll be spreading that love, as it were, but for our own selves, for the Al-It clan, we will hope to take Poros as, again, sort of a staging grounds for our invasion into Khuzait territory. Before we even get to the front, though, there is a lot of work we have to take care of. Some of you were suggesting... Now, to be clear, there was a lot of back and forth in the comments. There was a lot of mixed opinions, which is always fun to kind of juggle, I suppose, with regards to how we should proceed. But I think uniformly across the board, I think we all agree that I need food before anything else. Food right now we only have 16 days worth of, and as we get into war-torn regions, we will not be able to purchase food. So we're going to spend some time within our territories to pick up food and to take care of certain elements, let's call them, before we push in for this war. There was a suggestion actually right off the bat to just form an army consisting of all of the clans, just get everybody into my own army so I can control the flow of the war. However, as I like to say, what's life without a couple risks? We are going to let another army hopefully form right off the bat. We're going to let them take charge. We're going to let them attempt a thing or two. They proved their value. The vassals have proven their value in taking Oxhall, right? That was a very good move there on their part. Great to see. Hopefully they'll be able to accomplish similar things with either Legata or Jamal, something on the borders over here, rather than go chasing after Diathema or something. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm willing to take that risk because it might spice things up. It might throw a bit of a risk factor in there, while we ourselves will bring some people with us to take Legata, Jalmaris, Ionica, and Poros. That's the line we're going to aim for, and I might even consider hitting Poros up first. My only concern is that Sargot and Ortizia are both exposed, Sargot especially, because it lacks a very strong garrison. So something to consider over here, maybe moving. We did strengthen it a bit, but we might want to reconsider that a bit further. So at Pravend first, I suppose, we will purchase some food because, again, food is our... it's a serious concern right now to only have 16 days worth of food and to have this massive war ahead of us. Now, fortunately, Pravend has been stocked up over the course of the last chapter. I suppose, all the merchants have started arriving and delivering their goods over here, so that's fantastic. We can get a bunch of grapes. We can get a bunch of grain. We want to make sure that we are, I guess all the food weighs a similar amount. You purchase food in, pounds or whatever the weight is. Fortunately, we do have a decent carry capacity. We have been getting rid of junk time and time again. So we should be able to pick up a variety of food to help maintain morale, not that it ever needs maintaining, but also to help my stewardship continue to grow and to just, have a variety. Again, I'm holding off on forming an army of my own as much as I want to do that ASAP to, get a hold of a large army. We'd have to feed them, which would also eat into, literally and metaphorically speaking, eat into our supplies, which, I don't necessarily want to do. I want to get ourselves up to like 50 or so days worth of food. I don't want to starve any one city either. We might go to Sargot to pick up the vast majority of our food, but beyond that, yeah, forming an army right now with a bunch of parties, with a bunch of clan members and whatnot, would probably, as we go around to pick up food and stuff, would probably hurt us more than help us. It would hurt more than hinder, and then it would be more time spent improving cohesion, spending influence to improve cohesion, rather than arriving at the front, or rather on our way to the front, simply at that point in time, picking up, calling all the banners. I hope that's clear. I hope that makes sense to y'all. But that seems like the right approach over here. It also allows us to take a risk. Now, I've seen some back and forth about this in terms of the decision-making process sometimes. As those of you familiar with the channel will know, I'm not into min-maxing. I'm also not into always making the optimal decision. Obviously, sometimes I have to override that because the game that I'm playing, in this case Bannerlord, might just be making decisions that don't make sense one way or another. But actually, I think I could sell... these are all average prices. But a lot of the times it's also like, well, I could take the easy route, and if I take the easy route, then, there's no tension, there's no story there. There's no, maybe I'm wrong. And let me know if I'm wrong here. But it's interesting from time to time to see, missteps or issues, and to sometimes welcome them, as I'm doing now, by allowing some of my vassals to go around, and potentially losing a party or two, right? Like, things could go horribly wrong there, but I feel like we are strong enough, and our war against the Western Empire is easy enough that we can afford to have that happen and not lose any momentum with our series here. So that's where my head's at with the decisions I just kind of explained there. Gonna go ahead and drop off some of these pickaxes and things like that. We don't. These guys cannot afford. Oh, you know, we've actually mostly got most of their money. We're gonna leave them with a little bit of wealth because we don't want them to be either starving or completely broke. So that's fine by me. I think we're done here. Yeah, I think we're done here. Stuff, got a bunch of food here. We might actually want to keep marching. I'm gonna make my way over to Drapand Castle first. Or rather, you know what, I could probably make my way down to... I want to clear this hideout out, by the way. That's what I was referring to earlier. I want to clear this hideout out. What I'm thinking is we could go Larnak, Valanby, Drapand, and then the hideout, maybe pick up some food en route. We currently have 46 days worth, which is pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting up to 50 days worth. So let's go ahead and leave Pravend. I could also rest at Pravend and heal up and do some more smithing. But in the interest of the fact that we're at war, we've just declared a rather large war. And knowing full well that I have to go in the opposite direction of the front, I think the first order of business is to not just sit on my butt for a day and rest, right? We need to move quickly here. Now, I wonder actually if I should call Najin in. Let's at least assemble the family. Where's Najin? Najin, there you are. Assemble the family, strengthen our numbers so that we are strong enough that no matter what the AI does, I guess we're strong enough to be able to take on a city here and there without feeling like, oh man, I wish I hadn't let that other army form. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get Najin in here. And let's go ahead and get Dorian in here as well. Just assembling the clan, rather, I should say. These all cost me no influence, and that way I don't have to keep spending influence on cohesion, because if the army does fall apart, then I can just call them back in at no cost to my influence. Right? So I think that's a reasonable approach there. Let's go ahead and move on up to Larnak over here first. Ottawa's going to pick up some recruits. I'm going to pick up some more food, hopefully. Yes, good stuff. Again, I don't want to starve anybody, but obviously we are in desperate need of food. Oh, look at that. Already 50 days worth. Well, that was fast. Well, that was easy. Let's sell these guys some stuff. Do we have some junk potentially? We don't really have a lot of junk, do we? We have some cheaper weapons here. Rusty Veteran Warriors axes, sure. Go ahead and drop off the Northern Common Axe. We don't need no common axes around these parts. There you go. And some Blacksmith's Hammer. Cool. Done. We've got a lot of money. We've got a lot of carrying capacity. We're not too slow either, which is great. And food variety, yes. In fact, hold on, let me check real quick here. Parties, I am the quartermaster, yes. And Temin is the engineer, yes. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's leave. I don't think we have to go up to Drapand Castle. Yeah, let's head down to Drapand. And then I think I'll strike at the hideout even with, I don't know about with how much health I have when I get there, but something to consider. Something to consider. 20 looters over here. I could send our troops to take care of them. Come on, faster now. Ah, they're gonna get away from me, aren't they? 4.5 versus my 4.3. Alright, let's pull back. Now what I find interesting is they were all gung-ho about declaring war, but no one's actually formed up an army or anything. Come on now. What is this? What is this? If you want me to declare a war, then you should at least help me fight that war. No luck over here, unfortunately. And what do we have over here with our party? I have room for just one recruit. It's been pointed out that I should get these guys in, and I will, but we're going to do that when we start requiring reserves from you know, the results of the war, as it were. Over to the hideout, we're at 37% health. That's way too low to engage these guys right off the bat over here. By the time we get there, it's going to be daytime anyway. Patrolling around hideout. I can't catch these guys. Oh, actually, you know what? I can catch these guys. 4.9, now that the sun's risen up. There's Najin coming behind me as well. Relations with notables have improved. I wonder if I could get all the way down to Galand and then back up to the hideout in time for nightfall. Maybe not Galand, but maybe Hungard up over here. What I'm trying to accomplish is, of course, the well, timing, but also gaining some more food and whatnot. Hungard looks like it's been burned down. Ramadhan is under attack. Guys, waste no time, eh? I don't know if I have time for this hideout even. We're at 45% health. Yeah, I could... Oh, man. These guys waste no time. Sargot is my concern here. Let's see. Fiefs. Sargot, where are you? Sargot. There you are. 368 is the garrison. 166 is the militia. Not too shabby, actually. Not too shabby. 520, 534. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right, in that case, let's head on to let's stick to our original plan. On guard over here. I wish Najin would join me so he could pick up some recruits. What's the speed over here? Like 3.4? We're at 3. Not gonna be able to catch these guys. That's okay. Move, let's move. Still no army formed, eh? Yeah, no surprise here. Make our way over to the hideout. Again, this is something that's been requested of me for so long. Oh, don't tell me I'm not gonna make it back in time. Of course not. There it is. Calatilde is gathering an army near Oristochorus. You know what? That's pretty cool. That's what are the chances that it lines up with the introductory conversation there? Okay, cool. So they're actually forming up right over here, or like somewhere over here. Hopefully they'll push logically. I mean, again, we don't know what their garrisons are like, obviously, but hopefully our armies will be able to push logically. And we ourselves are about 600 strong, so you know that's not too bad. In fact, we're about 700 or so strong, so that's not too bad either. I feel a little bad about wasting time out over here, honestly. Wasting time in universe, not gameplay-wise, obviously. I feel like this is a reasonable thing to be doing. But yeah, I guess we'll have to attack, wait until nightfall. Thraktre is under attack as well. Again, not the castles or anything, but you can see these guys are aggressive. They're not playing it easy. They're not... Ooh. Oh, that must be one of the Western Empires. People were thrown back. Good stuff, good stuff. I want to take a quick gander at what these guys are doing. Still gathering. 6 parties. So not our entire sultanate, but quite a few people. Fair enough. Just don't bore the mercenaries out. Oh, that's pretty good. She's got Thomond, Onthuri, and Hekard. Oh, would you look at that? There seems to be somewhat of a pattern there. Cool. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Relations decrees with Garios. Yeah, these are all Western Empire people that are attacking us, and then they're upset that we're defending ourselves. Anjikin. Oh no, the Skolder Brotva left. Alright. That's the end of that contract, and I believe their leader is potentially dead as well, right? Skolder Brotva. No, okay, Ugdal is still alive. I just gotta find him. Last seen at Ox Hall. Could make my way back up there after we take care of this hideout. If he's still around. Re-recruit the mercenaries and make our way over to... From Ox Hall, come down this way, make our way to Sargot directly. 48 days of food. You can see how quickly... I mean, again, this was... 73% health. You know what? I'm not going to take any chances this time around. Go ahead and attack. Get the 2 Fian champions. Get a couple of legionaries. It's not training day this time around. Let's wipe this part of... let's wipe the scourge out of this region, shall we? Let's go ahead and add 6 and 3. Sure, that ought to do the trick. Hopefully. Hopefully. Now again, I'm not at full health myself, so something to keep in mind. Go ahead and fire at will. Get these guys up over here. Yeah, last session, seeing my crossbows reload. Obviously, it takes time to reload, and I know this. It takes time to reload a crossbow, but seeing them reload slowly as the enemy like charged them was a harrowing experience. Come on now. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Dead. Wrecked. Absolutely ruined that guy's day. Only a handful of defenders. Again, our work from last time still stands, obviously. So that's obviously good. But there's still a handful of them. Don't want to take any losses here. Especially not with war right around our corner. Right around the corner, rather. And come the shots. Another thing that was pointed out in the comments actually was that there's a lot to learn from these raids and whatnot, these attacks, primarily with regards to ranges. Shields up. This is quite the distance from which we are firing and gesturing, and firing accurately as well. Oh, look at that! Missed. Let's go in. Another guy back there as well. Come on, drop him. Nope. Nice. That guy all the way over there. I could advance my troops, but I think I'm going to go ahead and Let's bring them up, though, for sure, because I want to make sure we're moving quickly afterwards together. Get this guy taken care of ourselves. I could also here experiment with the one-handed axe if I want to... The one-handed Valdim, if I want to try and perfect my my technique with it. It's very slow and cumbersome, but I feel like if I could... Oh my god, this guy's going to be dropped. Nice throwing axe there, buddy. Hit him with the shaft. Alright, maybe I don't do this. Yeah, because it's so easily made inert. What I need to do is... Nice. What I need to do is forge myself a sword. That, like a one-handed sword, that I can use in close quarters. And maybe we call that Alkyria or something. You know, have her by our side as well. Obviously, Alkyria was no... Well, I mean... To say she was not a warrior is doing her a disservice, but you know what I mean. She wasn't... one would not necessarily associate a weapon with her in terms of what her primary work was. However, what I like is, like, the Valdim is this, like, brute force weapon of, you know, mass destruction, whereas the Alkyria would be something a bit more fine-tuned, if you will, something that is a bit more refined and precise, much like a surgeon has to be, right? That's my thinking there. 100 men in. Go. Down you go, buddy. I read the top right corner as Leroy Jenkins killed a Sea Raider chief. I was like, what? Okay, memeing me now? We're good. Keep moving here. Oh no, actually, hold on a second. Where were they charging? Follow me. There are archers coming up as well. The fan champion are ridiculous. I should, as some of you have pointed out, I should definitely engage with more forest bandits so I can acquire their bandits and make them into fan champions. Oh, nobody here, eh? Okay. Follow me then. Let's go deeper in. There's only one of them left. Oh, come on now. Charge. Someone's gonna find him. Someone's gonna find him. Where are you, buddy? Watch, they were like engaging him as I pulled them back. Over here? Nope. That's where I just was. They're probably at that spot where where that guy leapt at me and terrified me with his scream. Let's see who gets to him first. Let's see who gets to him first. Come on now. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? In here is my assumption. Crazy how organized these camps are. That they look so similar. Yeah, you see? It's like it's order among chaos over here. Come on. Here we go. Nice. Well, I got here first. They got the job done, but I got here first. Alright, that's that done. Now it's time to duel this chief. Now again, this could have been training day because we're not outnumbered by the henchmen. But listen, you. I will kill you. Myself. There we go. Down he goes. That easy. That easy. I would like to have this axe, but I don't think I can... I don't know how that works, to be honest. Alright, we're good. Done. No damage taken. Good work. Wonderful. Any prisoners to take? Any worthwhile prisoners to take? Sea Raider chiefs? I mean, I suppose, you know, again, the Druznik is not a bad idea. We have room. Go for it. Now, there are some troops actually to add here. The Skolder Veteran Bratva, the Sergeant. Oh, man, damn. There are actually some troops to add here. Let's go ahead and bring these guys in. And we'll take a look at some redistribution. Let's go ahead and pick this looter up as well, actually. And you know what, this brigand as well as the... We'll do our cavalry later. Alright, cool. Done here. Pick up all the loot. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Relations increased. Good stuff. Food is at 48. Yeah, we'll still make our way over to Sargot. I'm wondering if I want to go up to Oxhall. By the time we get there, the mercenaries will be, the Skolderbrotva leader will be gone. So probably pointless. Najin, I must speak to you. I must inspect your troops. I did take Pravin, thank you. Yeah, he's got plenty of room. This guy's been slacking. Stop slacking. I don't need slackers. I also don't know exactly which type of soldier I want to upgrade those guys to. Alright, what do we want to do over here? Looters, we can upgrade you. Sea Raiders, we can upgrade you to Phrygian soldiers, or the Sea Raider warriors for the Druznik champions. They just look cool, I guess. Oh, they're pretty capable. But yeah, who do we hand over here? Who do we hand over here? How many do we have to hand over? 4. We can obviously do more than that. Wouldn't mind doing more than that. Let's go ahead and get you... Well, let's see what we have kind of like not a lot of. Get you the... Sure, Skolder Veteran Brotva. You can have him. You can have the Valandian Pikeman as well. And maybe the Sea Raider Chief. They can only go down one path. I'll keep them. I'll hold on to them. Valandian Footman. A bit more variety here, but not necessarily a bad thing. Decisions. You know what? Everyone like turns into something that I want. That really shouldn't be my focus here. What's some Levy Crossbowmen? Pretty simple to yeah, here, have the Levy Crossbowmen. They're very simple to upgrade because they only really go down one route. That works for me. Frees up my troops. Gives him some numbers as well. Takes him to 100 plus. Takes him to 100. Done. Yes, excellent. Okay, beautiful. Nope, nothing else. I must leave now. Yes, brother. It's nice when they refer to you based on the relation. Alright, good stuff. Hideouts have been cleared over here. Hopefully that helps the prosperity of the region. We can make our way over to... I'm trying to figure out the best path over here. If we go over, up, down, up to Sargot, or down around Galand, Jacolan, Sargot. I mean, this might be... It might be equidistant, zigzagging versus this loop over here. A bit of backtracking, obviously. I'll take that risk. I'll take that risk of the backtracking. Also allows some of our others to get some work done. Echios of the... Ooh, hello. Echios of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Hekard of the Ishkas. Good stuff. He immediately escaped from captivity. Not so good stuff. Anjikin the Swift seems to be doing okay. Where is our army, in fact? Gathering your Aristocora still. All right, fair enough, fair enough. It's exciting not having complete authoritarian control over everything. I do wish from time to time it is nice to have that level of control and to build a strategy and whatnot. And as I've described in the past, what I would like is a nice balance, or what I've hinted at, I suppose, not really described in depth in the past, is a nice balance between things that the AI does on its own and obviously things that are the greater strategy. For example, I would like to be able to tell my armies what my general direction for them is, what I would like to see them accomplish, but them accomplishing that itself is a matter of their, decision making, maybe personality traits of the AI characters involved, things like that. To me, that stuff is really kind of interesting because nothing ever goes perfectly smoothly. And this isn't a... I think that would be interesting. Well, long story short, obviously maintain control, be able to build strategies and define strategies and define the overall approach to any given situation. But as far as the finer points of the war itself, those should be up for variance. Finer points, the tactics, the exact moves, how the situation evolves. You might say our strategy is to take this city, and then this city, and when your vassals are trying to execute that plan, they end up, a different city falls, and now you're like, okay, well, you have to update it, or they get engaged en route, and they have to maybe dodge an intercepting army. Like, there's a lot of things that add those variables, right? To me, that's where that perfect balance can be found between having control and not. Some more of this stuff off. And again, we can drain these guys of a lot of money, but that's not really my reason for being here, is it? Not really why I'm around these parts right now. And again, money isn't really an issue for us either. You know, let's go ahead and just stick to the plan here. Pick up some fish. What are we looking at here? 58 days of food, lots of carry capacity. Pick up a bunch of grapes. Pick up a bunch of olives as well. Sure. Got that food variety. A little bit, not enough. And again, remember, like, we are going to be forming an army, so we can't... I know I said 50 previously, but that's also basically nothing, because realistically, when our army forms up, they're all going to be starving. Let's be real, right? They're not able to stay on top of supply chain management, which is another thing these kinds of games... I mean, now I'm thinking more and more strategy game as opposed to an RPG, which this is obviously a bit of a blend there. More RPG than strategy, though it has its real-time strategy moments, obviously. But supply chain management is fun, to me at least. 27k. Surely we can sell you something. Surely we can sell you something. 27k. Nothing, eh? The cheapest of our merchant's blades is 74,000. Yowza. That's wildly expensive. And we have nothing else. We have nothing else. Have a valuable weapon, perhaps, that isn't one of the merchant's blades. Imperial light mace. Bullard western mace, sure. Erratic mace, sure. Southern broad two-handed axe, sure. I know it's a lot of smelting stuff, but some of these things will never get smelted. Let's be real, folks. Let's be real, right? 2,500, sure. Done. Got some food. How much food? 85 days. Yeah, we'll pick up more elsewhere. I could go to the tavern district and see if there are any recruits to pick up. If I pick them up, I could just drop them off with Najin, but he'll be recruiting en route anyway, so I'm fine there. Let's go ahead and leave. Alright, that's Galland. Let's head on over to Jacqueline. Galland's garrison is fine. 608 defenders, they'll be okay. So then over here picking up recruits all the way back here. Fair enough. Hopefully cleaning up some of these looters. There's still a bunch of looters, but now at least there's no hideouts for them to spawn from. Thractray is under attack now. Okay. Making their bold moves deeper and deeper in our territory. They're just raiders. They're just bands of raiders coming through, trying to get some work done. I would still make money if we pushed for peace. That's hilarious. These guys are still gathering as well. I mean, I'm guessing some of these clans are coming from very far away. Or rather, some of these parties are coming from very far away, so fair enough. Gaius is raided. Okay, that's not... fine. Naja and Dorian both picking up soldiers. Like, things are looking stable and good, which is promising. Pick up a bunch of olives here. Anything we can sell? Not particularly. Capacity exceeded. Yeah. Okay. Well then. By how much? Not by too much, actually. Not by too much. So, I don't know what I could drop off over here. Or I could just, I could obviously just buy a sumpter horse. We need not too many of them. There. I think we're good. We have 95 days of food, close enough to 100. I think I'm okay with a little bit of wiggle room there. But yeah, I guess we're done here. Ooh, hello. Not too good. You don't ride a horse, you're infantry. Same. Nope. We've done well to kit out our people, I think. If we take a look at armor, though, maybe there's a better quality armor we can get somebody. Western chainmail. This guy's fine. I mean, his leg and arm armor is a little bit on the low side, but he's fine overall. Slightly upgrade to his helmet here. I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty well protected here. A slight increase to his boots. If I'm gonna spend that kind of money, I want it to be a decent upgrade, obviously. Anybody else? Garothian keeps his distance. Alia as well. Fridina, I suppose we could upgrade you. You every once in a while will charge in, but I don't think there's no real upgrades available. All right, good stuff. Done here. 18k. Pointless. Let's leave. Let's make our way towards Aramank. I should have actually gone to Alorstan, and Tornad is too far off the route, but Alorstan would have been good for some recruits to be picked up. Varos relations decreased, fair enough. Hideout spotted. Regular low-tier bandits over here. Not gonna be waiting over here. Ooh, who are you? Milosh. I know. Oh my, there's 3 Milosh now? Which one is this? It's one that we're not at war with. Legion of the Betrayed. Maybe. Maybe it's them. Hold on. Oh, okay, right. These guys, there's 2 million. Oh my. It's so silly. It's so silly. So silly. It's close. It's gonna get away from me. Speed of 4.4 versus my 3.7. It's pointless. Okay, over to Mott. Again, if we go down to Charas in 7th, there are good recruits for myself, my brother, and Arwa. Eronix of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Guzid of the Ishkas. Good stuff, getting some work done. Maybe we go down to 7th. Because you know what, Sargot is, I think, decently enough defended. Down to 7th. Gamardan is under attack. I guess this route will also take it closer to Gamardan. Morentius of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Katagan of the Wolfskins. Good stuff. Of the Ishkas. In our service. Good work, good work. We continue to make money. Look at that, 1.3 million. What in the what? What is this? Is there like a convention going on here? It's a congregation of bandits. The 55 days until the army has no food. We should be okay. 55 days is not a short amount of time for the army to be out of food. For ourselves, while having an army is a problem, but for the army as an entirety. Let's head down to Charas as well. A bit of backtracking there. But if Najin can pick up some more high-quality troops, that'd be good. This is actually Guzid protecting us. I hate that it does that. Any recruits available for us? We have 2 slots. Some hardened crossbowmen, sure. Train up some more sharpshooters. I mean, what I can do, actually, is I can probably... Is Najin almost topped up? Let's see. Let me inspect your troops here. He is. Okay. 3 soldiers. 3 soldiers. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and recruit. Do I want Billman instead? Let me check here. We are looking at 47 cavalry, 98 infantry, 94 ranged, and 77 horse archers. A little bit more infantry is not a terrible idea. But you can see the balance. Oh, look at that. 110 infantry, 15 ranged. This is what many of you were pointing out in the comments as well. Is like, everybody else will bring the balance of infantry. So in that case, let's go ahead and recruit troops. We're going to go ahead and get these guys. That's for us. And then 1, 2, 3 is for Najin. Let me inspect your troops. I should probably also check on Dorian, now that I think about it. Go ahead and get you the 2 of these, and let's get you the Billman as well, right? 1 of the Billman. That leaves me with exact numbers. Good stuff done here. I must leave now. Dorian. Oh, marking over here. I feel like that's Dorian. But it wasn't highlighting when I hit Alt. Dorian the Scholar. God, it's so cool to see him be in charge of an army. So cool. 2 slots. Alright, let's get you a Valanian Billman. And let's get you a Valanian Footman, sure. Let's leave. And so I can once more recruit from this lot. Get ourselves some Valanian Infantry. Valanian Billman, actually. And Valanian Infantry, sure. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I would like to get some more sergeants. Alright, cool. Done. Leave. Actually, trade. Because they might have a lot of money, but whether they do or don't, we can at least get some food to top ourselves up. Get ourselves a bit more, like what? Let's get some... let's get meat back on the menu. Oh, you know what? Meat's already been on the menu. A little bit more won't kill anybody. Add some grapes. Get some olives. Or maybe not. Okay. Let's go ahead and add some meat. Get some grapes. And we're basically at our capacity there. Alright, cool, done. They have money, but not all that much. Good stuff. Besides, it's not like we're hurting for money. You could always have more money. Always need more money. I know. But we're okay for now. We're okay for now. Hopefully we'll come across a filthy rich merchant on our way over to the front. That would be excellent. Dorian gained a level. Good for you, buddy. Improving his stewardship. Fantastic. Theros of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Guzid of the Ashkas. Guzid is getting some work done. Good stuff. What is this war looking like? Alright, alright. Okay. Fantastic. Good to see some action being taken here. Keep moving forward. Sikanis of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner. Thraktere is under attack by Mina. Make our way over. If I can convince some people to join me, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Gumardhan is under attack by Apis. Apis is a person I can speak to. But I doubt I can catch him. See, they're just raiding parties. They're not forming up an army or anything. Not yet, at least. They're just harassing us. That's all they're up to here. Caladog. Alright, some internal stuff going on here. Okay, nothing to worry about yet. There's Apis. Speed of what? He was just raiding, so he might be disorganized here. 4.1 versus our 2.5. Oh god. 2.9 versus our 2.5. We're not going to catch him. There's Milosh. It's this Milosh, because he's with the Elachi's clan. Not an important person to speak to, so be gone. What do you... Oh, hello. There's the army. They're 1,100 strong. Okay. Okai is nearby, 4 hours. Savannah is nearby. Good stuff. Abolitos, 9 hours, not too far away either. Oh, the Han is 23 hours away. Guzid is nearby too. Alright, go ahead. Call the banners. Crush this army. We could probably take them on right now with our existing strength, but it's not a bad idea to guarantee our success here. Once that's crushed, if we can get a bunch of prisoners out of that, then we are basically home free. 868. There's Abolitos. Yeah, that's good enough. There's Guzid as well. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Here we go. Don't really want to engage them in the trees. Gifor of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Hekard. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Ruma's army is defending Themis. Just the Aserai are at war again with the with the Southern Empire, I suppose. Alright. Keep going, another 107 coming through. We should be fine. We'll be slightly outnumbered, but I'm pretty sure these guys aren't too much of a threat. 203 Imperial infantrymen, 100 Imperial trained archers, 378 Imperial recruits. These guys are going to be nothing to us. I wouldn't want to fight them in the trees, though. Hopefully they'll come out to the plains over here, and we'll have some good fighting, where our ranged superiority and our cavalry will obliterate them. Okay, they might have the... Hold on. You know what? They do have the range superiority. But they also have significantly more infantry. But our cavalry and our horse archers will overwhelm them for sure. Alright, let's go. Here we go. This will be interesting. Emperor Garios. Get that word out of your mouth, buddy. Get that word out of your mouth. We should be good. What is it? You know we're at war. Surrender or die. I mean, this is the Emperor himself. There's no converting him to our side. I have no wish to fight you. We're at war, buddy. I don't care. Yield or fight. You go marching through my lands. What do you expect? Yeah, I hope you don't expect mercy either, buddy. Check our inventory. Make sure we're properly equipped for this. Got my Valanian Heavy Lance. Yes. I've got the Valdim. Yes. Again, I might eventually make myself a glaive. But for now, this is our equipment. And I'm quite pleased with it. It's been working well enough for us. I think we're done here. You know what, actually? Oh, no. I can't rearrange my my infantry and stuff to make sure they're all grouped together. Might work in our favor, but it almost certainly won't. That's okay. Not the end of the world. We should be fine. Hopefully the terrain is in our favor. I mean, again, if it's a one-to-one translation, it's pretty even, actually. We'll find out. We'll find out. Gotta stay on top of things. We can't take too many losses here. It's not just about winning, it's about minimizing losses as well. Let's not forget. We have decent troop quality. Ooh, look at that. There's a little mound up over there, isn't there? That's good. Alright, let's get set up over there. Oh, look at that. That's actually great. If they charge us. Which I don't know if they will. Don't know if they will. Infantry up there. Archers up here. Seems like they're backing up, actually. That's unfortunate. They're definitely backing up. Still, we'll take the ground over here. Our cavalry up over there. Horse archers up over here as well. Yeah, they're holding their ground up over there. Maybe we can bait them out with our horse archers again. The sheer quantity of horse archers will definitely cause them some trouble. Come on, men, with me. But I don't think we'll draw them all the way back to there. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. We can try it. Alright, these guys are all over here. Stuff. We have our lower tier archers all the way back there. Let's see. Archers. Loose formation. Okay. Get our... These guys are seriously shooting from all the way over here? I mean, more power to you, but I don't think you're going to hit anything. Those are more infantry. Like, it's a tiny unit. I don't know what they're hoping to hit. That's a very, very long range. If they score any hits, that'd be awesome, but I don't expect them to. Riders, follow me. Horse archers, take command. Evolve them out. Get to work over here. Guys into a wedge. Got to switch before I came in. I wish it would default to two-handed when you put the shield away. There we go. I've got my bows charging up here. Yeah, there. Alright, cool. Back around. Cavalry. On me, let's go. I've recently changed my positioning on my keyboard a little bit. It's a little bit more to the left, and it's actually throwing off my numeric, like my number placements. Kind of wild. Creature of habit. We're okay, we're okay. So, horse archers, yeah, we're good. Nice. Didn't end him, but we got some damage done. Loop back around, loop back around. What are we looking at here? 150. You know what? Cut down their archers. Cut them down. Nice! 2 with 1 swing. Good stuff, good stuff. Beautiful. Cavalry, pull back. Stay alive, men, stay alive. Come on now. Losing some of our horse archers, unfortunately. Ah. A little too early on that. Okay. Najin got wounded there, unfortunately. Down with you, Adea. Drop a couple of these guys. You guys up in here. Horse archers still delegated, I think. I need to get more used to the horseback, like cavalry engagements with the Valdem. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. From the charges. Beautiful slaughter. Beautiful slaughter. Back around here. There we go. Riders come through. Actually surprised that they haven't started like charging in yet, but I guess they know what's good for them. I guess they know what awaits them. Considering they're using archers themselves. We're still okay as well. Oh, this man got dropped. Push, push, push. We are taking some losses. Mostly wounds, though, so that's good. Again, Garathion's a very good surgeon. You know what? Cavalry fall back. Horse archers up over here. We ruled them down, which is good. But I think it's time for our infantry and archers to get some training in. It's clear that they're not going to charge us, despite our efforts here. Let's move. Go, let's go. We can keep ourselves engaged here. 102 archers, eh? 102 archers. Well, we've definitely brought their numbers down. They'll still be firing. Wait, look at these bodies. So many bodies. There we go. Okay, a little bit of damage to both of them. I think I hit them with the shaft. In we go, in we go, in we go, and down with him. Good stuff. Oh, here we go. These guys are pushing forward. Archers of theirs. Ours will hopefully get some work done. Ah, missed him. Cavalry push through. Good stuff. Let's go barreling through these guys here. Nice. In we go. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through. Come on, men. Ride these men down. Again, lots of wounded. Not too many deaths from what I'm seeing, which is great. Our sharpshooters are getting to work. Excellent. Oh, come on. And the wounds obviously matter as well, but they'll have time to heal, which is good. Oh, now we're taking some losses. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Get away, get away, get away. Then push forward. Advance. Horse archers take command. Our own archers move up. Oh, this guy got dropped, didn't he? He got pulled down his horse. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, getting some work done. Horse archers look like they're charging. Let's pull them back over here. Taking a couple losses here and there. 54 archers on their side. Hopefully our own archers are getting some work done. Go, let's go, let's go. Oh, good swings there. Infantry. Shield wall. Archers come up over here. Let's go. Oh, it looks like we're engaging. Alright, fair enough. Pull back, pull back, pull back. In we go. Get to work over here. Nice. Archers hopefully able to fire from their angle up there. Oh, look, the reinforcements arriving as well, though. Here we go, here we go. Obviously, forcing me out of position was not a bad idea on their part. Because now I have to wait for my reinforcements to arrive. But it looks like our men are doing okay. Nothing like charging people down, eh? Push through, let's go. Are these guys retreating or are they trying to charge at us? Can't tell. They still have some fight left in them. But that's because I'm charging at them, I think. I feel like they're engaging our archers. Charge. Yeah, they're engaging our archers. The archers back, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Put these guys down. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're okay. Taking more losses than I would have liked at this stage in the fight, but that's what happens when reinforcements arrive from a variety of angles. Good. I mean, they look like they're retreating, don't they? And I look like I'm taking too many risks. Archers are back there now, able to fire away, hopefully pretty freely. Infantry, form up over there. Horse archers, take command. Oh, looks like these guys are, yeah, forming up. Come on, let's get up here. There are archers back over there. 129 archers back over there. Yikes. Put that mess down first then. Our archers are getting some work done. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. We want to make sure we're very careful over here. We are low on health. I want to make sure my archers are able to fall back if necessary, because it looks like another charge is coming. Okay, fall back. Out of there, get out of there. Infantry. Still engaging. Again, I need to be careful here. Goblins coming through now. I'm gonna keep falling back. You're over here. Okay, we're okay. Ease. In we go, out we go. Right? Archers. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Taking a lot of losses there. Do not appreciate that. Don't think I should have delegated the horse archers. Get out of there. Come on. Go, go, go. Get out of there. Okay, there's our archers, hopefully firing to the sides of the enemy. Our infantry still kind of like messily forming up over here. I'm torn between I should pull back and give them individual commands, and I should try and keep them safe while like engaging the enemy myself. Advance. I don't know which way you're going to advance. I don't know if you can expose your backs to archers. This battle is ours. It's just a matter of balancing losses at this point. In we go. Good stuff. 2 dead with one swing there. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Right, we've done well enough, and we did take some losses, lots of wounds as well. But I think most of our losses were like recruits and lower tier soldiers. Just keeping an eye on the top right corner, and that's what it seemed like. More often than not, it was the lower tier soldiers that got. Well, I mean, again, I don't want to see any losses at all, but if I'm going to see losses, I would rather see lower tier soldiers see those losses, obviously. Now, what I'm concerned about is how many how many nobles were dropped in this battle, because this was quite a chaotic battle after it was all said and done. Started off relatively smooth. We kept control of the pace of the battle, the overall flow of things, but we got stretched way too thin, obviously, because we had to charge all the way forward. Maybe I should have been a bit more patient and baited them towards us, but it is what it is. We lost 396 soldiers. That is no laughing matter. But of course, you know, we need to remember that the AI has been improved since the last time we were engaging large armies. We also have to remember that we were, you know, out of position for a lot of it. But let's take a look at what these losses were. 372 leveled up, which is nice to see as well. And on their side, I mean, only 22 got away. Let's see what we end up with in terms of prisoners and whatnot. Alright, so Aserai footmen, we lost a couple of Mamluk axemen, Mamluk guard, Mamluk soldiers, Aserai recruits, okay. Some tribesmen as well, okay. Recruits, Imperial trained infantrymen, a couple looters, some mercenary swordsmen, some Valanian footmen, Valanian levy crossbowmen. Yeah, that sucked. When I let my back lines get exposed, that's another thing I have to remind myself is like, right, enemy infantry will flank. I need to keep a bigger distance so that our infantry can retreat. 10 Valanian recruits, okay. Yeah, there we go, see. 2 Valanian spearmen, some militia spearmen, militia archers as well. Okay, not the worst day for Dorian's band here. My own band, Alia, was wounded, unfortunately. So was Garothion. I wonder if that's when all the deaths started coming through, because he was doing a good job of keeping people from dying for a fairly long time. Lots of leveling up over here. Good stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Temen Iron Eye died. I mean, he wanted to fight on foot. He went the way he wanted to, I suppose. Another friend lost. A short-lived friendship, this one. But friendship nonetheless. That's unfortunate. We need to get more companions. We need to get more companions. Now, this is painful to look at. This is very painful to look at. Those horse archers getting dropped. 3 Mamluk cavalry, 5 Mamluk heavy cavalry, 2 Mamluk palace guard. I mean, this is our ranged archers, but you know what I mean. These are high-tier soldiers across the board. 2 master archers as well. A battalion Fian was dropped. Imperial Equite. 5 infantrymen, 2 legionaries. Oh, no. 4 entrained. Okay. Heavy horse archer, heavy lancer, horse archer. Horseman Khan's guard. 2 lancers. Oh, no. Sea Raider, Chiefs. These are... The Sturgeon Druznik champion here got dropped as well. Yeah, we took a couple of risks. We certainly paid the price for it. Spread myself out way too thin. 57 dead over here. 10 recruits, militia, Mamluk soldiers. Yikes. 15 Valanian recruits, okay. Ukai's party over here seems to have taken a little damage. Lana's party over here. Militia, recruits, looters. I mean, a lot of these losses are definitely the lower tier soldiers, and then some lower tier archers as well, simply because of that charge that they ate. Banyan footmen, levy crossbowmen, recruits. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We were, what, 1,000 strong? 1,100 strong? We lost about 400 there? Okay, it's not the end of the world. We're fine. Not the end of the world. We're okay. It hurts, though. It hurts. It could have gone a lot better, maybe if I'd been a bit more patient. Maybe if I'd been a bit more patient. That Velos of the Western Empire has been taken prisoner by Arwa, Garios, Tinops, Altenos, and Desporian, all taken prisoner. Beautiful. Archon Vipon of the Menelios. Oh, you're nothing. Menelios has only one person. Okay, so you're not worth anything to me. You're my prisoner now. Like, your friendship isn't worth anything to me. Nadea over here. Ooh, this is maybe a worthwhile clan. Could let her go free and we can speak to Garios. Try and work our relations a bit because there's land to be gained through diplomacy as well with the Western Empire. So Nadea, you fought well. You're free to go. We have enough prisoners. Looters is troops only. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Everybody fought to the very bitter end. Lots leveling up as well, though, so that's good. Honestly, after periods of peace, it is often very difficult to go back to these big battles. Not in terms of execution, because I think we fought that well enough. I mean, there were a couple of mistakes there, but I think we fought that well enough. But not just in terms of execution, but also in terms of just seeing the losses, just seeing the numbers get dropped like this. It's like, of course it'll happen. We're fighting battles again because we haven't fought them in so long. This is a natural, this is the natural order of things. But damn, does it not hurt? Does it not hurt? Horsemen become the Lancers, right? Yeah. Ah, well. They fought well. That was a good victory. That was a very good victory that will give us, I think, all the momentum we need. I think they are going to be very much on the back foot now. And I think we are going to be very much on the front foot as we continue to push further. Well, actually, I should say, into Imperial territory here. Great, you guys, lots of upgrades, actually. Swordsman from you. And how many spots do we have available? We're at 260. Oh my god, we took so many losses. We're at 261, right? Go ahead and get these guys picked up. Wouldn't mind some more infantry. So despite the comfort level of how much infantry we had, clearly it was not enough. Not enough. We are now at 278. Okay. You guys up. Got these mercenary guard. Valandian levy crossbow. Valandian crossbowman first. Sure. Valandian knight. Swordsman. Levy crossbowman as well. And now we're at 288. There's still room for more troops. Pick them up. Prisoners. Now here's the question. 96. As folks heal up, obviously that number will get higher and higher, but that wasn't a low-tier enemy army either, is another thing we need to keep in mind. They even among these prisoners, we have some high-tier prisoners, so that's promising, I suppose. We only have spots for like 4 prisoners. We only have spots for like 4, 5, 6 prisoners. Well, rather 5 prisoners, okay. Let's get ourselves some Imperial Veteran Infantrymen. Imperial Trained Infantrymen. I need more infantry. Back to quote-unquote square one there a little bit, but I need more infantry. Everybody else, run free. 164 prisoners. We're like close-ish to places where we can trade them out, but honestly, we like money. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Done here. Pick up all the loot as well. The over our limit, but hopefully we can dump this somewhere. We do have a lot of junk here. Pick up the loot. Capacity exceeded. That's okay. We'll go to the nearest city and sell it all off. Amenai has died in battle. Yikes. Honestly, it's just like one after the other nowadays. They fall, eh? One after the other. Suppose I could pull back down all the way to where? Okay, how much are we slowed down? by our encumbrance. It can't really only be negative 0.05. We used to be slowed down significantly more. Maybe it just got to go a tick to actually register. Because we're very close to Legata here. Very close to being able to get Legata. I'm going to make my move towards Legata, actually. Right by Varan Castle over here. I wonder if we take a moment there. Take a look at some of these other parties as well. We could call Lek and Sven and Aldahan over, strengthen our numbers a bit more. We are at 412 plus 377 is 700. Oh my god, 789. Again, we took a bit of a beating, but it wasn't a small enemy army we were fighting against. We also have many clans. We also have many options available to us. Calatil doesn't seem to be making any moves. Her cohesion is dropping. These guys, I assume, have still not arrived. Hasn't Hekar taken some prisoners from time to time? I assume they're still gathering, yeah, as it claims here. 650 strong. I wonder what they can accomplish. I wonder if I shouldn't force them to disband. Again, it's nice to hope they'll accomplish something. We are pretty strong, and again, we can bring some more parties to join us still. It's not like they've hogged everybody. Right, there are 200, 360, 370, 370 plus 104, 400, 500, like 530 or so soldiers still available for us to march with. Would be worth doing. This is going to be an interesting war. Like I said, it's going to be a long one. Oh, wait, what? Calatil's army is moving. Why does it claim they're still gathering? Are you heading towards Zionica? Are you actually heading towards Poros all the way, right off the bat? I feel like they're going towards Zionica. As we make our move towards Varan Castle, I was hoping to be able to see where they end up, which direction they're going. Jalmaris, maybe. Looks like it might be Jalmaris. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's interesting indeed. Will Varan Castle grant me entry? The lord of this castle has forbidden you from coming inside these walls, and the guard sergeant informs you that his men will fire if you attempt to come any closer. What is this insult? What is this insult? Varan Castle. Amalgam of De Courtaine. We don't not get along that poorly. Fair enough. If that's how it's going to be, I can simply station myself at Lanakhen Castle if need be. But I don't know if need be. I think we can stay put here and just strike Legata next time. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. A little bit of chasing food. You know, that fight actually has worked in our favor because we are... I think we have more food now than we did before it, so that works out nicely. We're a little encumbered, but once we take Legata, we can easily take care of that. It looks like Calatil's army over here is making a move. It says gathering near Oristochorus here still, but it looks like it is making a move, hopefully towards Jalmaris. Hopefully that means its numbers overwhelm their numbers, and hopefully the Western Empire is not able to put together another army anytime soon. That tribute number has gone up, which is promising. We just took out 1,100 of their soldiers, so that's promising. And we have a bunch of their nobles as prisoners as well. We have 6 prisoners, actually. We have 6 prisoners. If we take a look at the Western Empire, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 clans. Okay, so 6 prisoners might actually not be that much of a dent in their army forming capabilities. However... Oh, I don't know. It's hard to... One shouldn't draw conclusions necessarily from these conversations. But I think we're in a good position. Again, that battle cost us a little bit, but it's bound to happen. We're engaging in a new war with a fragment of an empire that is a capable element. They have trained troops. Of those trained troops, 1,100 just fell. But so too did Temenai and I. Folks, I hope you enjoyed the session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, and how I go about doing it. Next session is going to be pretty intense. I think we're going to be able to take at least Legata and perhaps Legata and Gilmaris as well, especially with the progress over here. We'll go ahead and bring in the other banners too, and that should mean that we can hopefully relatively easily move from one to the other. The question becomes, will we be able to hold those lands? Because, of course, garrisons. But next time. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And, of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, from outside the gates of Erin Castle, a little insulted, I bid you farewell.